Welcome guys, Professor EDC with another first impressions video, and today we have the Kizer Vanguard Gemini constellation. I love those names, the Centauri, the Sirius, both stars, and then the Gemini. And this is a flagship model for Ray Laconico. I think this was the one that introduced Ray to many of us who doesn't know or got to know Ray Laconico through the Gemini in titanium, of course. And now a more budgety version in this Vanguard series, which is fantastic. And if you ask me, I do prefer this than the titanium. Of course, it's fantastic in titanium as well, but you know, there are some models that are more fit in certain materials than others, don't you think? At least that's my point of view. Micarta nested liners, skeletonized liners to make it lighter. This is not a deep carry pocket clip, but we'll see how it carries. And then we continue with these anodized details or accents. In this case, the hardware is anodized blue, and it just, you know, details. The devil's in the details, right? Okay. This model, of course, the steel on this is N690, I think. It should, yeah, if my eyes serve me well, which I'm getting older. But anyways, let's go to our comparisons. 2 euros, a US quarter, number 2 pencil. Hey, stay there, stay put. A Sharpie, Huntsman, Buck 110. So again, this size is right there for an urban EDC between 7.5 and 8 inches. I think it's fantastic for an urban setting. The Rat 1, sorry, the Rat 2, the Rat 1. I always bring them backwards. I should bring the Rat 1 first and then the Rat 2. As you can see, it's a bit like 4 hairs longer, 4 millimeters, 3 millimeters longer than the Rat 2. Let's have a look at the upper view. Oh, it's not going to stand on its own. Here we go. Backspacer is also micarta. Yep, it's micarta. And I love that as well. You know, those details, like in the Laconico as well, Centauri. You can see the Damascus spacer as well, and the Sirius, also Laconico design, G10 backspacer, just like that. Those, what's not to like? And then, so I did the rats. I start talking and you know, I get lost. Anyways, Bug Out and PM2. Let's have a look. So it's a pretty pocketable, carryable knife, it's still, if you ask me, you know, there's just a whole bunch of new stuff out there, and so much of the old stuff that KIZER, for example, is recovering, that is so good still. I mean, I wouldn't dare to retire this model no matter what. Let's see how it carries. It's just such a good model, and so much that we can still do with it. Check that out. And then changing it to micarta, and now there's a button lock version that looks awesome. Just such a good knife. Man, I wish I could keep them all. I gotta say, I really like Laconico's design language. One of the things I didn't mention in the videos of the Centauri and the series was these are designs that my mother and my great-grandmother used to say. How does it go in English? Let me see. La elegance strides in simplicity, or elegance is based or depends on simplicity, or less is more. And we don't have a lot of things here, but as you can see, certain details just speak to us, or to maybe some of us, but it just makes the knife elegant, right? I mean, and that's one of the things that Ray has, and I pretty much appreciate what KIZER is doing. Rescuing great models from the past and bringing them to the present, continuing their legacy. Of course, if I having a hiccup here, just being very picky, the clip, I would change the clip, you know, a better clip. But for the price, it's just fantastic. And or perhaps even just stonewash the clip, because this is a bit more chromed, and the blade is stonewashed, so it's okay. I mean, I'm just being very picky, but if I had a hiccup, it would be that. Other than that, running on ceramic bearings, it's just a great knife, great design still. What do you guys think? I mean, we have a lot of new stuff coming out every day. We have the iKnife, you know, like like the iPhone, the iWatch, the coming with something else, something new every day, and sometimes it's a bit tiring. And I'm not saying that everything is bad. On the contrary, there's a lot of good stuff, but it's happened what in the knife world, it's happening what happened with the eyes. And so, you know, there must be an iKnife already created out there, or a lot of them. And here we have a basic, very good user with just enough design to make it very attractive. Kudos for that, KIZER. Kudos for that. Recovering models that should still be with us today. Something that perhaps Zero Tolerance should look into. Anyways, this is the Kizer Gemini Vanguard version and a great knife. Professor EDC out.